Queens. You heard? I'm a Florida boy, but I'ma shout y'all niggas out because I got number love for you New York niggas. You
I
heard?
love niggas. I love niggas. Cause niggas are me. And I should only love that which is me. I love to see niggas go through changes. I love to see niggas
MTV,
shit. But
song of the month.
niggas I do that love.
To all my Brooklyn,
Niggas.
to all my Uptown,
Niggas understand.
to all my Bronx,
Niggas war, nigga.
to all my Queensbridge.
You away.
Nah, stop.
Wow, you are horrible. 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 All right, what's going on, folks? I'm your boy Tap Out Beast. Literally oldest of all of you motherfuckers. I'll go ahead and send it off to these guys real quick while I go ahead and crack open my Cherry Coke Zero.
Yeah, what up, y'all? Your boy Vic Nasty back in the building. Another Monday. Happy.
Sounds like a Monday. Shit, you guys sound horrible. Like it's Monday.
Yeah, it's been a long day. Let's just put it like that. But this is where we get the this is where the day mixes highlights and we get the fuckery out on the stream. Because fuckery. What up, everybody?
What up, twin number one? We back from vacation. Been to Cozumel, and Pop came down, had another week off, so be back from back-to-back vacation. Twin number one, Christopher, Big Papi Chulo. You know what I mean. Big number two, Christian. I guess little Papi Chulo, since I'm the last one. Even though we was chilling, I'm tired. Vic, I feel you. Mondays just get me some days, especially after a long, hard-working weekend. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I said, Monday was Monday.
Yeah, that's okay. Cheers to a Monday, fellas. Glad to be back with you. Start the week off right. Yeah, brother. There we go. You got a little bit too much head on that beer, puppy. That was a fast pour.
I'm not done. I'm air reading it.
Ah, good job. That's a Voodoo Ranger. Is that the Tropic Force? I've seen it.
It's the Juice Force. It's the Juice Force.
Bro, the fact that you had that on for like a millisecond, he just saw Voodoo and knew exactly what the fuck that was.
Yeah,
That was
just beer connoisseurs.
Yeah, I could tell by the logo and the color of the can. I knew it was Juicy Force or Tropic Force. That's a good 9% right there, Big Puppy, right? 9% right there.
It's a 9.5.
Yeah, it's like close to 10. It's 10. Breaking the limits. Love it. What do we have today, my brother Chris? What did you get? You knew I was coming for you. Yeah, I knew he was coming for me. So I got this new from Magnanimous Brewery over here on Florida in Tampa. Local brewing company. So they blessed me again with a brand new keg that they just came out with. Like they've never made this one before. It's called the Nublar 7.0. No, it's called Nublar. It's a DDH hazy IPA. Anybody know what DDH means? I had to look it up. It's called double dry hop.
It's a what?
It's double dry hop. It's double hops, double dry hops. So they dried it twice. Yeah, which means they add hops twice during fermentation. It doesn't increase bitterness much, but intensifies the aroma and juicy hop flavors. You're looking out, ChatGPT. But Magnanimous Brewery out here in Tampa, the Nublar. Y'all got to check it out. Yeah, we got to mail you some beer from there, Vic, so you could try this shit, bro. I bet you'd be the only one to appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you know it. Yeah. I'm down. Is the Nublar isn't that the name of the island from Jurassic Park? Isla Nublar?
We haven't
seen a movie. I'm being a movie geek again.
I was about to say they don't.
I don't know. I just know what what I got from this spot.
So what's good, gentlemen? What we starting off with? I mean,
let's go ahead and get with the elephant. Let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room. It's been about a week and a week and a half.
Yep.
Since that verdict. I mean, he's still going to jail. He's still doing time in prison.
Look, this is how I'm gonna word it, right? They literally took him to the brink and said, "Okay, you see how far we can take this? Did you learn your lesson?" Because my man is basically going to jail for flying dudes and giving them money to fuck his girl. That's all he really did. Now, what's crazy is I don't know if y'all know Cameron got his own podcast now where he's just kind of by himself.
Him and Mace.
And he
He's not the one with Mace.
he got another one called something with Flea. And he did a whole hour with Punisher, the whole hour interviewing him. And just to hear some of the stuff that this cat was doing, like, it's one thing, I guess to kind of hear it through testimony, but to actually have someone sit down and kind of break down what was going on. And he said at first he didn't even realize that it was Cassie and Diddy. He said the way that he found out, he went to a fly ass hotel in Midtown and he happened to turn on the TV. And when you go to those fancy hotels, they'll put like the name of the guest, like welcome so and so and so and so. And that's how he found out who he was fucking with.
That's crazy.
So there was a guest list.
Those don't exist anymore, man. Ain't no list. No list. There's no list nowhere. Okay.
Isn't that the irony of that whole situation? Please tell me. Okay, so
what Vic was trying to say when it comes to the whole transportation, he's guilty on 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. That's crazy. Bail was denied, and that the sentencing schedule is set for October 3rd. What? They're gonna take that long to?
I mean, he's still gonna sit in jail.
True. What it matter? He got convicted for something.
Right. I mean, it might not be for life, but it's gonna be for like what, 10, maybe 15 years, and then the Tangerine terrorist is gonna just gonna go ahead and pardon you and let you free.
So. I don't know about
the best decision, the greatest decision ever.
You know what? Even if they're not trying to get him to go to jail, they're trying to take him for all his money. Do you know how many civil lawsuits he has against him right now?
No, how many he got popping?
60. No Diddy. He's not going to report any kind of jelly or whatever.
He might be able to afford the Dollar Tree version of baby oil.
60 civil lawsuits. He's going to be eaten up in court cases and court lawyer fees and settlements. If they're not trying to put him in jail forever, they're definitely trying to make him where he's not going to be worth nothing. Oh, he's going to be crying for real. He's going to be crying for a long time. So y'all surprised he got caught with something? Because he got a lot of charges. They dropped some, but
they dropped the heavy ones.
Right. The most important. Well, the bigger one. Were you surprised?
Didn't we get confirmation that he did blow up Cuddy's car? Didn't we get confirmation that he had kidnapped a lady? Like, did they ever say why they dropped those charges?
I don't know. I don't think it was relevant to what they were trying to prove, is what I thought.
I think it's how do you go from trying to prosecute somebody for RICO to 2 counts of transporting sex workers?
Well, because
that's a drastic jump.
They were just trying to get him on something. Well, they also said that everything was willing. Everyone that in short, like Cassie was the one that was setting up most of this shit that was going on. So it was really a lot of willing acts. So they knew they weren't going to get him on that. So they were just focusing on the ones that they could get him on. So the jury can focus on a charge that would actually get him somewhere. Once they realized that everything was going left, they dropped charges. I mean, that's how it looked. That's how I understood it. I don't know what ChatGPT say, but
so they were just throwing shit at the wall just to see what would stick.
Well, they were throwing shit out because they knew what would likely stick and what wasn't. Right. Because if you switch up everything from going to like unwilling behavior to willing behavior, it changes your whole approach on trying to get someone for something. I think it was Diddy got lucky. It says that the jury cleared Diddy of racketeering and sex trafficking, but found him guilty on 2 prostitution-related. He's still in custody, and the judge denied bail.
Of course, they denied bail because they knew for a fact that they let him out. He's gonna disappear.
Well, they're saying 4 to 5 years.
Yeah, that's what it was just saying. I was just about to say it's saying 4 to 5 years.
That he's gonna do.
Yeah, that he might. That that's the sentencing timeline that he can possibly get sentenced for, 2 to 5 years.
So by the time he gets sentenced, he'll be almost out.
Pretty much.
Nah, he'll have
That's
a
if
few.
that's if they give him that time though. If they account for the time that he was in and they give him credit for that, which I think they will.
Yeah, they have to. He's been in there for what, a year almost?
Just about, yeah.
He's still gonna be in there.
I think
forever.
July makes a year. I think July or August puts us right at that year because I hadn't moved to the new store yet. And I know I was listening to all the sentencing shit or all the reads. I think were in July, but that's wild, yo. I'm still flabbergasted. Like, and I get the whole willing thing. Like, yes, there were a lot of willing acts there, but he was shady shit. Like, then you got crazy ass Kodak coming out talking about, see, they just trying to keep entrepreneurs down. Like, no, he did that. Your man did that. Or are you co-signing this cat doing that?
What most people is trying to say is like he's been doing this for like 30 years. Why is it all of a sudden an issue? You know what I mean? Like,
I told you. I think when he stepped out of line and he went at the higher ups at that vodka company, it was like, yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
You about to learn.
What was crazy is how Cat Williams was talking about Diddy the beginning of last year, and a year and a half later, we talking about the charges that Cat Williams was talking about him doing some wild stuff before any of this happened. Club Shay Shay. 2024. That was it's been the spiral downhill ever since.
Best troll ever is 50.
Yeah, I was gonna say with 50 always trolling him too. I'm like, man, this guy had no shot. And he said no, and he said whatever he said to that vodka company. I'm like, man.
He's a petty ass dude, though.
He got 9 lives. He can't keep surviving all these messes.
You think he's gonna be able to come back from this entertainment or business wise?
I don't know.
I think he'll still. Yeah.
Nah, you just everybody like you got Diddy like he's a meme now. Like I don't know how he's supposed to recover when everybody using it as a negative slang term in hip hop. He's getting buried all over the streets right now.
Sad part is I think he'll still find a way to make it out.
Yeah. I think he's still gonna be making money. I think he's still gonna be doing what he does. I don't think he'll be as prominent at it, but
he'll be like Boys to Men, relevant but broke.
I mean, he's gonna have a lot of lawsuits. He's gonna be busy for a little bit.
Yeah, you ain't wrong. Because I was gonna say the man know how to make money, but he got a lot of lawsuits he got to pay off.
Yeah, he's not the performer; he's the producer. So who's gonna want to work with him?
Yeah, he'll find some idiot that wants to work with him.
He's got enough money and influence, bro. He made it out clean. They scared now.
No one talked about how Cassie went to trial and then now wrote a letter to the judge and did all kind of backward stuff just to kind of save her Gula from snitching on him.
What'd she say?
Well, then she was on trial against him.
Cassie was on trial against him, but she was trying to get him not to let him out on bond, I thought.
I mean, that succeeded then if that was the case. They knew for a fact, I mean, he gets out. I mean, he's the crazy ex that's coming after you.
That's true. It's an easy one to win. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, shit. Take away the bond. I mean, you take away his ability to move around freely.
That's what she was worried about. She didn't want to get a alleged liquid bomb thrown in her car.
Allegedly.
Dude, do you think he's gonna sue people now that his fucking name got thrown in the mud? That's why I keep doing allegedly. I'm broke, so I ain't nobody to sue, but other motherfuckers.
Oh.
I think that he will try to get whatever he can get because
Yeah.
he's gonna have to make some restitution.
I think he's so hungry. It don't matter what happens to that man. He gonna try to find a way back into the entertainment business, save his name. They gonna be wearing T-shirts. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you save Diddy's name everywhere you go. Diddy, he gonna find a way.
Did you see at the end, like when they announced the charges, people was getting just baby oil and squirting on each other in front of the courthouse?
Bro,
I saw the one dude, and I was like, okay, that's of course he gonna get that. At least it wasn't everywhere and all over the street. Like I just saw the one clip. How many different versions of that video did you see?
it's probably a lot.
Might have been just a couple of, like, I saw like 2 people that were really doing it, but the fact that people were just excited the way that they were, it was like, yo, he free. Like, he wasn't really a producer. Like, don't get it twisted. The way that he did it, and I found this out, I want to say years ago. I had this book called The Musician's Handbook, and I was looking at, production when I was doing production, and how do you keep your
Everybody had
production and
a minute.
yeah. And if I made a track, right, and I took it to him, I had a couple of options. I know the Dipset was doing the same thing. They had 3 types of deals that they would offer to young producers in Harlem. They would either buy you equipment and you would be like an in-house producer to them. You would get paid for the track, but they had first right of refusal and you couldn't give the beats up to anybody else. The second one was they just shot you cash and bought you out of the beat, and then he handed it to somebody else since they was the producer. And the third one was it was on some like consignment shit. But if I, as a producer, take a track to Diddy and Diddy says, you know what? That don't need to be a clap. Let's make that a hi-hat. He now is 50% producer on that track, no matter what he contributed to. And that's what he did with a lot of young cats. There was a lot of young cats that would take beats and he would just make them change it up a little bit. And he'd be like, yo, why don't you just let me buy the beat from you? And we'll say that I was the executive producer. And he would screw people out of their production credits. They would get paid, but they wouldn't get the production credit like they wanted to. Like Kanye was doing that shit for a minute. I forgot what beat he gave up to somebody, and he let them basically take the beat and say that they produced it. But that was his game. He'd go into the studio, he'd hear the track, and he'd be like, all right, we're gonna change this to that. And now, hey, I'll get either be 50% producer or I could give you all this money and you make me the producer. So it wasn't even like he was sitting there producing like that. Like, yeah, he had some skills, but a lot of the time he was taking framework that was already there and just modifying the shit.
Nah, I believe you. I never believed Diddy was the producer. I just
Nah.
like head of the record label kind of stuff is what I thought.
Yeah. He was never the rapper. He was never the producer. He was the vision guy. He was the party guy. Like his shit was just throwing parties. That's all he wanted to do. And then he realized that he can make more bread jumping into the production side and getting artists.
Josh, why you look like you need a pillow? You look like you about to fall asleep. You good, bro? Jesus.
Listen, man, it's Monday's been Mondaying, bro. Trust me. But I'm it makes a lot of sense because it's a lot of fucking music, bro. Coming from one guy, it makes a lot of sense, man. You're talking about like what? Well, over almost 30 years,
Yeah.
30 plus years. So yeah, nah, I get it.
Fucking genius.
Mac was what, 92?
Oh,
Craig Mack was like 92.
Craig Mack.
Yeah.
We'll get what I was talking about.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, Craig Mack. Because Craig was the first. Craig was the first artist, and then he got big.
That failed, bro. That guy's an ugly guy.
I mean, he wasn't there.
No.
He wasn't the face. God damn, he really was ugly as shit. Oh fuck. Songs. Okay, hold on. Here we go.
Flavor in Your Ear. That's probably not even the name of the song.
Yeah,
that's it.
I just guess that's the hook.
He only got really 2 tracks like that. He had the Flavor in Your Ear, which the remix was better once they brought Big on it, and then he got that Oops, There Goes Another Rubber Tree.
What?
I don't even know that.
I don't even know that one either. Well, that's homework later. That's homework for us later. It's not even work. Send the track in the chat.
Yeah.
We'll listen to that.
Yeah, it was a Frank Sinatra sample.
So I took my wife to go see the Superman movie. Bro, I thought, one, it was a huge nerd moment, and I thought she was gonna be talking shit, which she did through the credits. Like not the
The beginning or the end?
the beginning.
Okay,
She
just
was
to be clear.
because you know how they show you the movies, and you know all the movies that were there were fucking.
Oh, it
not
does like a
romantic.
history.
No, cabrón. Like, you know, the new movies coming out. She's like, none of these movies are fucking good. There's no good romance. Anyway, she was mad because there was no romance.
So she was bitching about the previews.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't.
We didn't even, you know, when you get the popcorn and you sit down and they start bitching already, I'm like, this is not going to work out too well right now, bro. I don't know why I did this. I don't know what I was thinking. I feel like a huge fucking nerd.
Either that or you know your wife pretty well.
True. At the end of the day, she went and watched the movie, and it. She meant it because it was a day later or 2 days later. She was like, "It was really good." I was like, "Yeah, bitch," because I thought it was gonna be bad with how much shit people were talking online, and then I took someone that doesn't even nerd out on this kind of shit, and she liked the fucking movie.
It's a win.
Did you watch the movie yet?
4 fucking
Not
times.
yet. Not
Bro.
yet. I haven't seen it yet.
My son was
Me
tight.
neither. I really want to go. I tried to cheat and get it on the.
It's on the Fire Stick. A good rip of it too.
I couldn't find one.
You need to help niggas out anyway. We need to watch that. My son was mad too.
Oh, he had right to be mad.
My son, he got a little mad, but you know, sometimes he's 5. You know, I take him to go see a movie like this, and I don't know how this is gonna go. As soon as he sees guns and shooting, they'll be like, I don't know, Daddy. So I didn't know, but it was pretty good. I think I might take him.
He knew how it was gonna go.
I would definitely take him.
Superman.
Man, it's
Superman.
It's the first bonding moment with me and my son. I really want to go take him to the movie theater. Like,
wait a minute. Hold on. You want to see that shit?
Who, me?
Yeah, bitch.
Yes, bitch. It's Superman.
Yeah, it's Superman, bro. Like,
It's like saying you don't want to see a Batman movie, or like, you know what I mean? Like,
did you watch the last Batman movie?
Wait, which? There's so many, and
The Twilight guy played the last one.
Yes,
bro.
the Twilight guy. I thought you meant the Penguin spinoff garbage that my son made me start watching a little bit of.
that show is fire. What you talking about?
Yeah, I don't do novellas. It's a novella.
It's an organized crime show. It's like
Right.
Sopranos.
He only watches
Look.
movies, I guess.
Yeah, movies and stand-up comedy.
Like, I found out some shit about the movie, and I don't like where they took it. I don't like what they did with his parents. I don't like the fact, and I'm trying not to do a spoiler because I haven't seen the movie. But
Because
are they doing it like?
Have you seen it yet?
No, he is not. He just said he didn't.
I didn't see it.
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm a bit lost. Go ahead.
They did an Omni Man. They basically trying to turn him into Omni Man.
Wait. Can you elaborate on what that is?
Okay,
though?
so there's a show on Amazon called Invincible. It's a cartoon. It's a fire ass cartoon about this
Why you
kid.
breathing heavy,
basically.
Jay? What was all that?
I'll tell you in a minute. I'll let him finish the
Relax.
Omni Man thing.
Let the man speak.
So Invincible's this animated show about this kid who basically is invincible, and his dad, he's half human, half whatever race they are. And the basic premise is that they think that they're better than humans, so they basically sent this guy to conquer Earth, and he ended up having a kid, and then gets called to do his mission. But Soup's origin story has always been Krypton was destroyed, his family sent him so that this way he could become he could be safe and he becomes the savior of humanity. And this movie is taking the role of he's not that dude, and it's a lot more nefarious. And that concerns me because the one thing about Superman, other than Red Superman and all other shit, is he is the champion of truth and justice. He always has been. It's always, if there's one superhero you knew had no ulterior motives, it was Superman. And this movie's trying to make it out to be like, yeah, his purpose wasn't what we've all grown up with Superman. Like, I hear that he doesn't even really like go to his parents like that. Like, he prefers to be at the Fortress of Solitude. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. I might watch it after this because my ass slept all day. I might have to go re-up on my Real to Brit and check it because I don't know if I want to give money in the theater to go see this because it's just all the characters. Like,
That's the only reason why it was worth it. Like, it was a lot more than Superman. They got
What do you
other
mean,
people.
superheroes?
Yeah, there's other superheroes. Have you seen the trailer?
No.
yeah,
Bro,
there's like 7 or 8 superheroes
in the movie. It's almost like they took it They did a lot of different things. My wife loved the dog. The thing
Of
that
course she
gave
did.
her the dog and Lois, that whole dynamic of a relationship and a cute, playful dog, that worked for the movie. So thankful. It was really good.
You're kind of killing it for me right now a little bit
What do you mean?
because you're telling stuff about the movie that I
Watch the fucking
It's
trailer.
in the damn trailers.
Like, I don't know how you don't see a trailer. Have you not seen the Fantastic Four trailer? Neither?
He's on social media. I'm surprised he hasn't seen it.
Well, they don't. His social. Now that we've said it, his phone has heard it, and it'll pop up now.
Oh, 100%.
I'm saying,
100%.
watch the trailer. The point of understanding if you want to go spend the money to see the movie is to look at the trailer, Poppy. What are you talking about?
I haven't been in a movie in like a year.
Broham, take the boys
Bro,
to see a movie. Do something.
I'm not even gonna listen. Listen. I get it because even Vic can tell you before I go to the movies and spend the money, I'm gonna watch that shit on a Fire Stick. He will hear me talk about the Fire Stick faster than you hear me say, "Yo, I'm gonna buy a ticket." However, I watched it three times. The first 2 times because I wanted to see what I missed. The last time that I watched it on the Fire Stick, I watched it so Grace can sit there and get all the questions out that she wanted to get out because she cannot stop talking to a goddamn movie. I love my daughter to death, but she can't. She can't sit still through a movie without having to ask
How
some
old?
type. Huh?
Bro, that's an inherited trait. The Mendez side of our family will interrupt the whole. We'll be in the fucking movie theater in the Bronx, and they would be like, "Chris, what happened? Who's that? What is going on?" Yo, one time I got mad. I was like, "I'm never ever in my life. If we go to the movie theater, I'll do it in Florida. I'm not gonna do this shit in the Bronx. I'm gonna get fucking beat the fuck up. I'm not doing." You know how mad people get when your phone goes off? You got 5 people. Chris, who's that? What's going on? What are they talking about? What did they say? Are we not watching the same
fucking movie?
I don't know. Watch the fucking movie. And I love my family to death, but they get it from their mom. You seen you seen it when you watched the movie? What was she doing? Pero papi, ¿qué pasó por aquí? Who's that? I'm like,
We're not watching the same movie. Like, did you go use the bathroom and come back? Because we could pause it.
That's what we ended up doing was pause it, explain, rewind a little bit just so she can catch up.
So now that you said that, I get why you did that with your daughter.
Okay.
Because you don't want it's embarrassing in the movie theater, bro. Someone's gonna get mad. You know, nerds get mad over their space and popcorn. Could you imagine if you're having a whole conversation?
Bro.
Yeah.
It's a nerd fest in there. My wife was so uncomfortable. I had like 5 nerds next to me. She was like, "Oh my god, this is so fucking weird."
And then I had the combination of Josh Gabriel and Grace going back and forth. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, what the fuck? Like, they can't sit through a movie and, like, you know, watch. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. It's the age.
Well,
so
in 10 years, when I had the same conversation, they probably get that fucking gene from you. It's
bro, because I could watch a movie and you know, not
at that age.
Bro, I don't remember ever watching. Bro,
he can't remember. That's all he just admitted.
Well, we didn't go to movies or watch movies.
Right.
We went to Blockbuster maybe once a year.
Hollywood Video, bro. That's where we shop.
Oh yeah, Hollywood Video every 90 days when we had the money. Or Pop sent us money.
So you mentioned about the Viltrumites and you know that show. So it is in fact comic book accurate when it comes to Elseworlds, where his parents did make that statement, and that, like I said, he was pulling from all areas, and I was like, shit, because I thought when I saw it, I was like, there's no way. And so I had to do the research, and I'm like, bitch. And then James Gunn commented on it that yes, he pulled from different avenues, because I don't want to spoil the movie, you know what I'm saying? But there's certain things that hit that I'm like, bro, there's no way. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good watch, man. I promise you. I would say re-up on the Real Debrid and definitely do it. It's worth it.
I don't wait. Is there still $5 movies or $10 movie Wednesdays?
Yes, that shit is still there. You have to be a club of you have to be a member of the AMC Stubs, but they have that.
He knows all about that.
Yeah.
As
I
a matter
gotta
of fact,
re-up
don't
on
you
my
got a free
stubs.
movie coming up?
What do you mean?
Don't you get like a free movie every month or every week or some shit?
With stubs?
Yeah.
When you do the $24, you go 4 times a week.
Yeah, that Prime membership, you get that deal, bro. You need to,
Yeah.
come on now, man.
What? What
Josh,
Prime
Yeah.
membership?
they have levels of membership at the AMC.
For the AMC stubs, yeah.
They do.
If you go with it's $25, you get 4 movies a week, and you get the priority at the A-list line, so you skip the whole line. All your food gets upgraded, so if you order a regular, you get a large. Like I was strategic about it because I knew what was dropping. I'm about to re-up on it now that there's a like Fantastic Four is getting ready to drop.
For
But I
real.
watched Karate Kid, Mission Impossible. I saw like 13 movies because if I'm gonna give you $25 a month, you best believe
You're
I'm
gonna
treating
get-
like it's
yeah.
the buffet. I'm gonna get my money's worth. I
Bro,
was going to see movies I didn't even want to see just because I'm like, I gotta get my money's worth. Like, I think I saw like 12 movies from Stitch. When Stitch dropped, I saw Stitch. I saw Mission Impossible, Karate Kid. The dudes who did that movie Talk to Me, I saw their new movie. I saw the
Superman.
Phoenicia Scheme.
He must have just stopped.
Well, so I stopped it about a week ago. I'm about to re-up it because Superman, Fantastic Four. The issue I had with it is that I live in the kind of area that they get just the basic movies, and you gotta go a good 30 minutes down the road if you want to see something like special that they have. They don't carry every movie at every AMC. So there'd be movies I want to see, and I gotta drive to Weston or I gotta drive to Aventura to go see it because it's an indie film. And that's just bothering to me because like, I can't see the same movie 4 and 5 times. Mission Impossible was a shit show. I don't give a fuck what nobody says, They
I
just
have yet
looked
to
at
watch
us and
that.
said, y'all are stupid. You have no intelligence, and we're just gonna put whatever we want on the screen. And as someone who has watched every Mission Impossible movie and really bought into them, I felt like it was a disservice, this movie, because there's no way you going into the bottom of the ocean. I mean, like, you need a submarine and a special suit, or you're gonna die. And this nigga went to the surface with no mask. Like, the bends ain't a thing. Like, it just was an insult on your intelligence. Nuclear bombs, you can't run 60 seconds from a nuclear bomb and survive. I'm sorry. It's just physically in the world we live in, impossible. And they just like, yeah, look, he's fine. He's good. He can swim up in the ocean. He don't need a special scuba
Tom
suit.
Cruise, man, he's Superman, B.
That
He,
is the
he is Space Jesus.
I've ever
He is
fucking-
Space Jesus.
Mm-mm.
Tell him. Hey, what's up with the Epstein thing in the back, man? What's up with the background?
I was waiting for that question to come back up.
I mean, for the MAGA folk, I gotta take my glasses off.
Uh-oh.
For the
I
MAGA
gotta take my
folk,
glasses off.
It ain't for
For the
us.
MAGA folk.
He's
Yeah, I'm not
dark.
coming for y'all.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that's where we were going with the Epstein thing.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, you didn't. Oh my God.
He's disconnected.
Bruh.
So you need to give a little bit of background for the slower folks.
Okay.
Or for the other part of the population that may be listening or watching.
Okay. So here's the deal, right? Pam Bondi, the AG, the number one cop in the country, about a month and a half ago said, yeah,
General.
I got the Attorney General. Yeah. I've got the files on my desk. We're going to release this list real soon. We got the client list. It's coming. They decide there is no more client list. Donald Trump has gone on record as saying that he was his bestie for the longest time. All of a sudden, the head of the FBI and the deputy head of the FBI, one was a podcaster, the other one was a prosecutor. They, for almost a year and a half, been like, yeah, we're going to get to the truth. We're going to put the truth out there. Everything that has been done, gone under the radar, we're going to make sure it's out. And all of a sudden, there's no more list. This man slept with all of these people. First, it was like 50. It jumped to 1,000 victims, right? They say they don't want to release, there is no client list, even though they admitted that there was a client list. And if you go online, you can actually find a redacted client list. It doesn't exist. Then they released 12 hours of footage, had the audacity to not download it from the FBI server, but to download it and then edit it in Adobe. So when they've looked at the metadata, they've seen that it was fucked with twice. If you watch the actual footage, At 11:58:59, the clock jumps from 11:58:59 to 11:59:59. There's a minute of missing footage. Nobody knows where it is, and supposedly this is undoctored footage. And all of a sudden now, they found metadata showing that this video was edited, but he didn't kill himself. So he went from it wasn't suicide to it was definitely suicide. No one could have possibly gotten into the cells. And the dude Dan Bongino, the assistant director of the FBI, is basically saying, "Yo, I'm probably gonna resign because this is some fuckery and bullshit because I didn't sign up for this." Like, how do you go from? They're talking about giving Ghislaine Maxwell a pass. There was a deadline today where she was trying to go to the Supreme Court and ask them to look at her case, and they're saying that she's most likely going to get a pardon so that she'll keep her mouth shut because she knows where all the skeletons are buried. So we seen Diddy get off. We didn't seen this fuckery where this dude, that dude, was the sole person on the plane. He was taking all these people to an island just to do his own thing, and nobody else was there. And I'm not trying to defend Bill Clinton, but yeah, we know the man was there. We know the man was into young girls. Just call a spade a spade. What happened? Or allegedly.
Allegedly, yes, that is a
Allegedly.
white Diddy. This is the same thing they've been comparing Diddy to, was Epstein.
Okay, because it sounded like a white Diddy.
And the
Trump's in
reason why it's got
background.
something to do with MAGA is because Trump was definitely butt buddies with Epstein, and there's been lots of shady shit going on, and they won't admit to it. They got audio.
Trump?
Yes. Captain
Yes.
Make America Great Again.
That's probably why he ran for president, because he knew this was coming.
He
So-
ran that on his platform. I'm gonna release the Epstein files.
Yeah, that was one of his ways he was going to get elected.
And prove that
Who believed him?
You know,
The
Christopher
MAGA folk.
Alligator Alcatraz was real.
Fake news. I thought.
wait,
It was,
what? I'm sorry. Say that again.
Christopher didn't think that Alligator Alcatraz was real. He thought it was a fake news thing.
Nah, it's real.
It's real.
you know, Florida spent. I thought I saw $450 million on alligator Alcatraz. Man, you know
If
what?
they spent that much on these tents,
Tents.
that shit was put together in 8 days.
Not even a
It's
fucking
tents.
building. Tents.
Tents look like the fire festival. There's a reggaeton artist from down here. That dude was involved with the whole "I will vote for Donald Trump." And
I'll
this
show them the video.
No, the cost cited at roughly $450 million annually, funded by FEMA reimbursement.
Man, that shit went in the fucking
Funded by who?
that went in Ron DeSantis' pocket.
But I'm telling you, a lot of
see-
people are $450 million
Please.
a year.
for tents, they don't even got food. Yo, you seen the video about the dude that made that song, I Will Vote for Donald Trump, and he got deported? He's in the facility. That's how we learned about that. I showed him the video. He was like, man, that shit ain't real. I was like, nah, man, this guy in Miami made a whole song, and he ended up being deported to the thing. And he said,
Yep.
You seen the video? He said they got mosquitoes the size of
I
elephants.
saw way too many AI memes. I really thought it was fake. I really did.
Oh, that shit is
No, it's
real.
Yeah, that's some
It's
cute.
real.
They over there mad right now, bro.
Bro,
Cubans and Venezuelans, they
Yeah.
are like the big Trumpers. Like, I'm
Bro,
like, yo,
and I seen a video today where they were like someone went through and it was all Hispanic men, and some of them for not even serious crimes, civil crimes, traffic violations. They're in there for. They're not even in there for real, like federal breaking laws. Some of them are traffic violations, and they're in alligator Alcatraz for a ticket, bro. And that's really because you're Latino and you're not Puerto Rican.
Well,
yo,
they're not here permanently. Like they're on green cards. They, all that shit gets kicked out the window. They're not from here.
I got a buddy of mine that got deported.
They're not born here.
they came out and he said it, and that's the thing that cracked me up when this all started popping off. He's gonna deport the criminals, but inherently, if you are here illegally, you are technically a criminal. By the technicality of it, you are breaking the law. He did exactly what he said he was going to do, but now these cats is down here and they aggravated. When he removed the temporary protective status on Venezuelans, they're like, but wait, you said no. He said he was going to deport criminals, and once he removed your temporary protective status, you became a criminal, whether you violent or not. We were talking about it last week, Erica. No participation podcast in the
Call
building.
him
Don't
a
forget. There was this dude. He saved a girl at the beach. I think she said might have been at the sandbar, but he saved this little girl. Parents are grateful. Thank you. They rounded his ass up the next day because they realized that he was illegal. After saving the life of some little white girl, they took his ass to Alligator Alcatraz.
What
about
was
dude-
illegal about him when you?
He wasn't here legally. He didn't come the right way that they say. The whole, I
Oh.
earned my citizenship. Yeah.
Hey, what about the dude that got deported that fought Jake Paul?
Yo, if that wasn't a setup, he got into the country.
Jake
He got
Paul.
into the country.
Jake Paul just had a fight. The dude that he fought
With
got
Cesar Chavez Jr. It
That's
was Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.
No shit.
Yeah.
Bro, come on, guys.
Oh.
The
Gets
next
into the
day,
country, fights the fight, loses the fight, and the next day on his way home, you a cartel member. Come here. We want to talk to you.
deported.
Not when he was coming into the country. Oh no, when he was leaving. Made that money on the backs of them Pauls, got them some bread, and all of a sudden,
Gone.
Did you? Hey, you seen? Did you Edgar Berlanga fight? Did you see he got his ass whooped this weekend?
nah, I didn't get to see the fight, but I saw the aftermath.
I seen the knockouts. You seen the memes?
Yo, you know what is crazy? I met that guy.
Edgar Berlanga?
Yes.
Where? At T-Mobile? Fuck
yes.
you. Fuck you.
Bro, so the embarrassing part was he came in and my boss, whose name is Edgar, was talking to him, carrying on the conversation and everything. And I was like, why does this guy look familiar? And so I was like, bro, you look very familiar. I was like, and I can't place why you look familiar. And so my boss was like, don't worry about it. Don't ask him right now. Da, 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 da. I'm like, yeah, but I was like, this nigga looks familiar. And I was like, I can't place the face. So he leaves. And that's when he tells me, he's like, bro, that's the guy who fought fucking, you know what I'm saying? The fuck.
Canelo, stupid.
Yes. And I was like, oh, that's the, okay. I was like, okay, now it's ringing a bell. I was like, damn it. I was like, why didn't you say anything? He's like, bro, come on, man. He's famous. He's a boxer. I was like, yeah, but the nigga went toe to toe with Canelo. You know what I'm saying? I mean, granted, he lost, but he went toe to toe. Like he stood his ground. Now you're saying he lost this fight. I'm like,
And he got knocked down 3 times.
damn, who'd he fight?
Some dude from London. I didn't even know who the cat was that he fought. I'm not a big boxing fan. I just like Edgar Berlanga. He's Puerto Rican. He's from Brooklyn. You know, he did 17 knockouts straight up in the beginning. I like Berlanga. He chewed a ear a little bit, I remember, right? Or something like that, the fight before Canelo. But Fat Joe with him. I fucks with Edgar Berlanga. But he got to win a fight, bro.
You said from London?
The guy from London, I thought.
Hamza Shiraz?
Oh, that dude's definitely from London.
There's Indians in London, bro. Come on.
I
now.
mean,
There's a lot of
Romo, Bosrino.
We know.
Yes, sir. Mother Todd. Yeah. So anyway, Edgar Berlanga lost that fight, got knocked down 3 times, and I was a little tight. I'm glad I didn't go to my brother-in-law's house to see the fight to watch this man lose. I'd have been mad as hell.
Why? Because someone would have been talking.
Well, you know, he got good luck. He be choosing the right fight.
shit, he really is a British boxer. Okay. Shit.
He's really what?
He really is a British boxer. This dude is a
He
damn.
seems a little taller than this guy,
Than Canelo?
than Edgar Berlanga.
No. Yeah.
He had a little bit
I
of
didn't watch
reach
the
on him, it
fight.
looked like. I didn't really watch it either. I just seen the 3 knockouts and the Cameron meme That was crazy.
There was a camera on me.
Cameron posted a thing. He said niggas in New York is really leaning back, and it was Edgar Berlanga in the middle of the night.
That was a good one.
Yo, that shit was.
That was a good one.
I was
Kev.
like, damn, killer, Jesus, you Harlem niggas.
Hey. You know how we do. We got
Hilarious.
swag.
It was
We got
hilarious.
swag.
I don't know how you catch the perfect screenshot. He said this is how niggas lean back, and it was literally the nigga getting knocked out in the back of the row. Fucking hilarious, bro. You gotta pull.
I do. Yeah, let's see if you can pull at me. But I got other beef with the boxing world this week. Yeah, for you motherfuckers that straight disrespected Felix Trinidad, talk about Amanda Serrano's the most accomplished Puerto Rican fighter of all time. Why y'all trying to act like Tito Trinidad was not a person and was not a thing? Because for me, that is the pinnacle of Puerto Rican boxing. I could be wrong, but he gave us a lot of joy. You talk about Amanda Serrano, the pride of Puerto Rico. Man, look, man.
I ain't even heard it.
I'm appreciative. Dude, she just fought on Netflix. This was her third fight. To this chick that she done lost to this chick.
Lost.
Like
she lost the last fight.
Yeah.
She took another L to this chick.
I mean, come on, man. Didn't she lose her last fight?
She's lost to the chick 3 times now. The first 2 were headbutts, and they were straight grimy headbutts. But not only did she go into this fight, like if someone headbutted me twice and I took 2 L's to this person, I'm not going to walk to the ring smiling. She walked in the building and she was all cheesing. So for me, you partner with the Paul brothers. Dumb Cats is bad for Puerto Rico. And my homegirl said it best. She was like, look, a payday's a payday. You do what you got to do. Josh said the same shit. A payday's a payday. You do what you got to do to get put on. But them dudes is colonizers, yo. Like, I getting a bag, but
that's why Paul was waving the flag in the ring like that.
Yeah, he lives in Puerto Rico.
Yeah. I know that, but I didn't know that it was off of them or whatever he did.
Yeah, so I sent you the meme, so you got it, bro. Why we do that?
There's so many memes, bro. So many memes.
The cam one directly in the group chat just now, in case you need it. So there was a guy that I worked with in my prior life that made his kid say something every day, and he would ask the same question, and it made me think about it today, gentlemen. What was the one thing you learned today? And the goal of the question is to think about what you can learn differently every day. Obviously. But who wants to go first?
State the question one more time, please, sir.
What is the one thing that you learned today?
Monday sucks.
Monday, bro.
I got one for y'all. So my brother's going through some stuff with his shorty, right? And I had to go pick up some medicine for him. You know, they're not fucking with each other like that. He asked me to go get some medicine from him. And I'm like, yeah, no doubt. You know, I'll go, just please just tell her, put it in front of the crib. And I'll just walk up to the crib and grab it. And I get a message from her. She's like, yo, are you almost here? And I'm like, yeah, I'm here already, whatever. Thinking she gonna leave this medicine. And I don't want to use the B word too liberally, but ain't nothing like a scorned woman who's going to do the most foul shit. Like, my niece is my joy, right? That little girl was like, for the first 2 years of her life, I've been actively, since I moved back to my mom's crib, spent a lot of time with my niece. And it was not a second chance, but like another opportunity to kind of invest in, in the youth that's coming up. And the one thing that I never would have expected is that once a woman is scorned, she will do anything and everything in her power to actively hurt you. You know what I mean? Like, I pulled up and I ain't seen my niece in a month now. And my niece, first thing she do when she come in the crib, Theo. Like, that was my little bestie. And because she got beef with my brother, like my niece has been snatched away from us. So I guess I really did learn that, a scorned woman is nothing to fuck with because they will do anything in their power. Like she could have left that medicine. She didn't have to come to the car. You couldn't even bring my niece with you. Like I'm not trying to be somber and shit, but like a scorned woman ain't nothing to fuck with. That's what I learned today. Because they will do some foul shit.
So don't piss a woman off.
Don't piss a woman off.
Pretty much.
I got one.
Good, because I'm still thinking. Good job, B.
Me too.
So obviously, I'm going to therapy with my son today. So it was the first time that me and my son are in therapy together with a third neutral party to kind of work together on what we need to work on. One of the things that I learned today is that I got to get better at listening to my son because he's always looking to try to prove himself or like get confirmation from me on a regular basis. But I don't even realize that I need to do that all the time. Like he's always trying his best um to 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 try to show that he's trying, and I never acknowledge his effort. And I need to do better acknowledging his effort and not assuming, just listening better because you can't really listen if you're doing talking. So it's like the 90-10 rule. Like I was doing more talking than what I was listening. And there was things that he was trying to tell me that I wasn't listening because I'm there's things going on. I'm a parent. I'm getting mad that he's doing something that I don't want him doing, but I'm just so quick to react. I'm not thinking. I'm not being quiet. I'm not listening. I'm not hearing what he's trying to say and what he needs. And that's what the therapist is like. You got to take a second. You got to hear him. You know what I mean? Listen and work together on this whole thing. So that's what I learned today.
Wow.
Damn.
90-10. Because I do that at work, but I don't do that at home. You know what I mean? That's the part that kind of sucks. Like sometimes you're better in one area versus the other. Like I'm better at work at that and that kind of where 90-10 where I'm doing 10% talking, 90% listening, but when I'm home it's 90-10. Nigga, you gonna listen to whatever like you're the parent. So you listen and I'm doing the talking, but gotta be consistent.
I mean, even as parents, man, we're still learning, bro. Like it's still a learning process.
No parent is perfect. You want to go next, Big J?
Nah, I'm gonna let you go next. I'm still thinking.
Just took his buffer time, bro.
So the one thing I learned today is if you had really good lawyers, you can get away with rape. No, I'm fucking with you. No
Fuck.
diddy.
I was gonna say that.
Allegedly. So the one thing I've been trying to think about is I've been doing a lot of work trying to get the house to look better. So painting the kitchen cabinets. We started the podcast on that. And
They didn't know. We knew, but the
Okay.
audience didn't know.
So I was tired of shit because all day Sunday I was painting my kitchen cabinets from a brown natural wood stain that it came to white because my wife has been wanting for me to do this for a while.
God forbid she wants to improve how the house looks.
It's just a lot of fucking work. Didn't say anything about me doing it, but my back hurts. I'm tired of shit. Anyway, what I learned is that things do not have to be perfect. Like even though we did our best to like take all the steps to make it look perfect, it still will have some kind of imperfections, and we just have to learn that one, that will happen. Two, I sort of think about how you have to.
OCD.
Well, I'm very OCD, and my wife is also very much similar. But you have to love the imperfections of the things that you do have, and have some form of appreciation for even having a fucking kitchen in a house that I own to fucking paint, so then it can look nicer. So I can do everything that I can and be OCD, but what I learned that is perfection and imperfection is, okay. Everything doesn't have to be perfect. As long as you did the thing that you wanted to do, you executed, you got it done. It's not perfect, but you like it. It's great. Make cabinets great again. Go ahead, John.
Oh man. I don't think there's ever been a point in my life where I've always put work as like a priority, right? And so now I'm getting to that age where I'm like, shit, work is definitely it's been a big priority to me. And I'd say for the past 9 years, I have actually done the best that I could. I mean, hell, that's how I met Vic, coming into T-Mobile, and done the best I can to excel, and realizing that no matter how hard you work, no matter how much blood, sweat, and tears you put in it, there's always that ceiling you got to reach, right? And I'm realizing now, you work so hard and you fuck up your mental health. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the craziest shit where we don't put our mental health first. We go, we grind, we bust our ass, and we stress about it. You know what I'm saying? And then we bring that stress home. Some of us are already home and we're stressing about it, right? And now I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm realizing now that there's a balance. You can put your mental health first, but you can also bust your ass and excel at work. And me telling the new hires, which ironically I'm in the same class with, they're like, yo, man, you know what I'm saying? I was thinking about taking this day off. I'm like, what's the matter? I'm just not feeling good. I was like, take the day off. I was like, it'll count against it, but what are they going to do? They're going to slap you on the hand and tell you, oh, you're not supposed to miss a day. I was like, but if you work yourself where you're not used to working as much as you're working right now and putting in that work, I was like, you're still learning. So it's stressful to you and you don't know how to compartmentalize, your work and your home life and all kinds of fucking, different things. I was like, you're not going to figure that balance out until you put in time here. I was like, I've put in time here with this specific company in this specific department. So I was like, I know how to do that now. So I had a conversation with this kid, and I'm like, look, take a day. It's okay to take a day, whether you're sick, whether you just need a mental day. Take a day to just de-stress, to get rid of, whatever mundane shit you go through in a day, in a 8 to 9 hour span. I was like, and just relax and come back to work the next day refreshed, ready to go, and know, all right, you know what, I took this day, I'm coming back tomorrow, I'm going to bust my ass, I'm going to do what I got to do. But it's okay to take that day, because mental health is a thing, and we didn't recognize it when we were younger, but we recognize it as we get older. And as we get older, it becomes a very, I don't want to say tricky thing to get past, because sometimes when we think it's going to affect us only for a few hours, it can affect us for a week, or it can affect us for a month, or it can affect us for years. You know what I'm saying? So I've learned to just take a moment, take a breather. It's okay to sit there, go to your fucking car, go to your little room and just yell, scream, do what you got to do, and then come back and do what you got to do to get the day going. And for the new hires to look at me and like, damn, man, you know what I'm saying? We can see you've been doing this a while. And I'm like, I'm not going to front. I was like, I had mentors in this business. I've had mentors outside of this business. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I have people that I can go to talk to decompress, to sit there and joke. I was like, I have my little brothers. I was like, I got my boy who was in this business for years before I got into this shit. You know what I'm saying? And they gave me little tidbits here and there. I was like, but it's now when I'm able to put that to work and realize, yeah, it's a thing. You know what I'm saying? You got to take care of your mental health before you can move on with anything else, because your mental health can derail everything you've put in, into your hard work. So that was a damn good question.
That was a good learning, but you're gonna get homie fired because you're still in training. You can't fucking call out
100%. No, so
100%. For real.
in training, they give you 3 days before they really start putting the nail to you.
Yeah, you're in fucking training.
They're lying.
You're like, they're lying.
They're
you
holding
are
that
not
against
gonna
you.
make it out. They're gonna track every motherfucker. Mental health is important. Taking days off is important. Not discounting that. But they lied to you, B. You're in fucking training. They're gonna fucking fire you as soon as you get out. Like, fuck this guy. He called out 3 fucking times. Motherfucker didn't learn
They
about
have a
this,
record of
and
all
this.
the ones that
They
called
track
out.
that shit. As soon as you get out of training, there is no laws, rules, or regulations
Not
in
in
corporate
Florida.
America.
Not in Florida.
In any motherfucking state, you gonna get fired, Nick. They gonna remember that.
Yeah.
And I
It's
mean,
training.
you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Right, bro. You're gonna miss important
Yeah.
shit. Fucking you get, and then when you get out, guess what's gonna happen? They're gonna do quality. They're gonna look at your fucking metrics. They'll be like, you know what? You shouldn't have called out them 3 fucking, whatever. It's gonna come back to bite you. The taking the breaks, to having someone to talk to. We used to call it self talks. We would just say, hey, man, take a minute, calm down. Mental health is important. But I wouldn't tell
Out
a
of training.
motherfucker in training to take a day because you're going to get that motherfucker fired. You setting people up.
Listen,
Yeah, man. Look,
were-
you
I
got a
want my favorite
job
schedule.
where you
Right.
get to go through
just
12
got
weeks of
the job, that's
training.
why
Your
training.
mental health can't be that bad.
That's going
Life
to be
is
the manager
good.
firing him right there. You see it?
Yep.
That got called out twice. That's how he looks after that.
Yo, this shit
Judge
right here
told me I
says.
could take a day.
He got freaking leave.
Bro, they were gonna take the day regardless. I'm just trying to fucking,
Yeah, you just co-signed it. You was like, it's okay. Here's your
Hey.
participation ribbon. Nah, no participation trophies. You in training. You got a good job where you get a discount on your cell phone. Without them cell phone discounts, it's tough in them streets. Don't take no days. Do your job. Be an adult. And when you get your PTO, then you take some time. Fuck that.
Take a break. Step away for 5 minutes.
bro, I
need
I
a
don't
whole
disagree.
8 hours. You take a day off. You
Take the day off. Kind
This
of
shit, yo,
porquería is to
They
take a
put
day
he
off.
went from Berlanga to Malanga. After that fake terror squad, they can talk, but they can't walk it. Bro, the comment section.
Bro,
As a Puerto Rican, we don't claim his weak ass. New York can keep this one.
that was a foul one.
Yo.
Even Berlanga was forced to lean back.
Why they doing him like that?
Bro, they doing this man dirty, dog.
Crazy.
Bro, look at he look like
And
he
it's
he's
this-
seeing stars. Look at his face. My guy is not knowing that he got his ass whooped. So glad I didn't pay to see my homie get his ass whooped, man. I'm
Someone
sorry.
put, it's cool. You just need to humble it down and come back with the remix.
Hey man, just
Wow.
what did they say in the Avengers movie? You're aiming too high. You set the bar lower, and you'll know the Deadpool and Wolverine.
I was about to say that was Deadpool, bro.
You're aiming too high. Set the bar lower, and you might have some wins. I don't know. I felt bad for my guy. He was leaning back for real, for real.
That was fear in his face. Like he knows he fucked up getting into the ring with this guy.
Yeah. He got a lot of money right now. That was like, I might lose my wife if I lose this fight. You know, this whole thing flashed before his eyes. But all right, fellas, it's about that time. We got to work in the morning. We got to make sure we do our beard. Whatever you do in the middle of the night, you put baby oil in your beard, whatever that is.
No, bitch. No.
It's called
That
beard butter.
It's that beard butter.
That beard balm, them oils, only the finest of fruits and vegetables,
Crumbs.
finest of juices and berries.
But I'm gonna give you guys something to think about for the next show. Apparently they're putting Uno
Yeah, at the casino.
in the casinos.
Yeah, my kid's gonna be over
For
there
what, for the
gambling their
kids?
quarters. I don't
Teaching
know
kids
why
how to
we doing
gamble? Like, what are they selling cigarettes to them?
They gotta have the simpler games. The audience and the
They're
way
gonna
they
give them Uno cards and little what is it? Newport packs.
It's like that National Lampoon Vegas movie where they go to the bootleg casino. They playing war, Uno,
hey,
shoots and ladders.
it's the only way to bring the people in. If that's it's the what supply and demand is what they want.
Bingo's gonna be next.
We're gonna go play Uno at the casino, and then
We're
we'll
gonna
do
play
a
bingo
review.
at the casino
Josh,
too.
we
I
should
was
do
gonna say I thought they were gonna bring dominoes.
Doing
But
that, we going to that noodle spot.
I don't know.
Play
You're
some
weird.
spades in the casino.
No,
Hey,
there's a
that'd be
noodle
fire,
spot,
bro.
There's a noodle spot. I'm telling you.
In the casino?
Yeah, it's supposed to be fire.
Okay, you're weird. Anyway, we're gonna see
hey,
the
listen, I'm
Superman
all
movie.
about food. I'm good with it.
All right, well, Vic got to fly up here just to do that too, because he want to eat a noodle.
Pause.
The Superman movie, we got to watch
Yeah,
it, and
I'm
then
gonna
next
watch
week
it.
we'll come back and talk about it.
I don't know if I'm gonna
Right.
see it in the week.
You can go to the fucking movie theater.
I'm not going to the movie theater.
Fuck
Bro,
you.
just Fire Stick.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm
you
gonna go
and
to
your
the,
boys and me and my son will go see the movie. It'll be a dude moment.
That'll
Like-
never work.
Okay, you're
It'll
game.
work. It'll work.
All right, we're gonna make it do what it do.
On that note, yo, it is almost midnight. We've been on for about an hour. I love y'all. We out.